Good evening and welcome to Left, Right and Centre. I'm Nidhi Razdan. On the programme this evening, an exclusive interview with Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kamal Nath on the government strategy for the winter session. Mr. Nath tells us there's no need for a vote on FDI. That's what they're going to convey to the Speaker, and says that Mamta has been isolated in her demand for a no-confidence vote. Meanwhile, the BJP has pretty much decided it's not going to push for a no-confidence vote but faces a fresh problem ahead of Parliament. Now, senior leader Yashwant Sinha has spoken out publicly against Nitin Gadkari, saying that he must resign. Will Gadkari turn out to be a huge liability for the big opposition party before this winter session where it hopes to take on the government? Well, the NDA just finished meeting a short while ago in the capital to finalise their strategy for Parliament, and while they have decided to push for a vote on FDI, the alliance has not committed to supporting Mamta Banerjee's no-confidence motion, saying publicly at least that they will only explore the possibility. However, it is pretty clear from senior BJP leaders that they are not keen to push on this no-confidence vote simply because they believe the government does have the numbers and that would considerably dent their anti-FDI campaign. Joining us on this part of the story first is Rahul Srivastava for more on that. Rahul, then the BJP clearly going to push for a vote on the FDI issue. Does that actually then leave Mamta Banerjee isolated as the government feels she is?
Nidhi, there are two elements to it. One is the FDI issue. What we had reported earlier also, that the BJP realizes that the political consensus on the issue of FDI and retail against it enjoys larger numbers. And on that, since it's an issue, not a tool of destabilizing the government, perhaps larger number of political players, including the Samajwadi Party and the BSP, which support the Congress from the outside, and the DMK, which is an alliance partner of the UPA, all of them have already taken a stated public position. Perhaps to exploit that divide, and also because of the fact that the left is also pressing for the same demand, perhaps the BJP and the NDA is maneuvering itself and aligning itself along those lines to ensure that it can portray that the largest sense of the House is against the FDI in retail issue moved by the UPA government. So perhaps the attempt is to go in for a censor motion against the government. Also because that will secure the SP, BSP and DMK from actually getting the jitters that they are actually trying to topple the government, which a no-trust motion actually can. The second element perhaps is that they don't want to say a no to Mamta Banerjee, though they could have actually said that they are ready to back, because one, there is political ego, that they don't want to back a small party's no-trust motion. They want to do it themselves. Also the fact they know that the government's numbers are right now too strong, and any such misadventure might actually paint the BJP as power-hungry. And that's something that the BJP doesn't want to do it. So they will largely like to be seen as somebody which is fighting on issues, not for power.
Well, they do have a lot of internal issues clearly to deal with as well, Rahul. And let's talk about that, because in a fresh headache for the party just ahead of this parliament session where they've been gearing up to take on the government on a range of issues, now senior party leader Yashwant Sinha has spoken about Nitin Gadkari and demanded his resignation as party president. He issued a statement today saying that I call upon Gadkari with all the humility at my command to immediately step down from the post of party president. Whether our party president is guilty or not is not the issue today. The issue is that all of us in public life should be beyond reproach. We have no right to let the people of India down. This is what we have done by taking the easy way out through a questionable method of self-certification. Meanwhile, the BJP has responded very strongly to Mr. Sinha's comments, saying that as a senior leader, he should not have gone public with this. Sources in the party also not ruling out disciplinary action against him. Let's listen in to what senior party leader Ravi Shankar Prasad told reporters.
Shri Yashwant Sinha ji पार्टी के एक वरिष्ठ नेता हैं। पार्टी का पूरा फोरम उन्हें अपने विचारों को रखने के लिए उपलब्ध है। उन्होंने जो सार्वजनिक रूप से टिप्पणी की, पार्टी इसे उचित नहीं मानती। पार्टी उनसे आग्रह करती है कि जो उन्होंने अपनी सार्वजनिक टिप्पणी की है, इसके बारे में पुनर्विचार करें।
Now, Rahul, this has been simmering for some time. We have heard in the past as well that Mr. Sinha might actually speak up on this, and he has. How much of a setback is this for the BJP just ahead of the parliament session?
Nidhi, it causes an upset. At a time when the BJP might be wanting to attack the UPA government on several issues, try to portray that it is an alternative, this is not the alternative really it wants to present itself as. The other crisis is tomorrow the BJP is having a nationwide stir on the issue of corruption against the Congress party. Doesn't do very well that a senior party leader is talking about another party president that please step down because you are facing certain allegations. The real big crisis is perhaps the timing, that it comes just one day before the protest and nearly barely 36 hours before a parliament session in which the BJP wants to attack the UPA government. But that's perhaps the timing also helps Nitin Gadkari. The crisis right now for the BJP and the RSS is that there are multiple fissures and fault lines operating in the party, and so much is the infighting that at this juncture nobody wants to go in for a misadventure in terms of asking Gadkari to step down. That is why perhaps the BJP and the Sangh will like to buy time, perhaps think on what step next for Nitin Gadkari. That is why I say that on this perhaps his resignation can be ruled out, but there is the question mark over his second term for 3 years as BJP president. Right. The question mark I think has just gone a bit bigger.
All right, Rahul Srivastava, thanks very much. Two important political developments there taking place today.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.